Welcome to the night segment of the WebTV Corona Watch and our Day 10 coverage of the lockdown in Lagos, ST Abuja, Ogun State and other parts of the country. We bring you updates on the impact of the coronavirus pandemic on the global, African and Nigerian economy. Here are the following updates on COVID-19. At the global level, there are over 1.584 million cases with 94,000 plus deaths and 348,468 plus recoveries and about 1.092 million active cases. In Africa, there are 11,400 confirmed cases with 574 plus deaths and over 1,405 plus recoveries. For Nigeria, the confirmed cases remain 276 with 6 deaths and 44 recoveries. Now to the stories for the day. Prime Minister Boris Johnson of the United Kingdom has come out of the intensive care unit where he has been admitted after his health conditions deteriorated due to the COVID-19 virus he contracted. He will receive close monitoring during the period of his early recovery after spending about 4 days at the intensive care unit. Mr. Boris Johnson, amidst his ailment, has been leading UK at a challenging time as the global economic power navigates a challenging phase of rising COVID-19 cases. The World Trade Organization has projected that global trade is expected to fall by between 13% and 32% in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which is disrupting international economic activities. Prior to now, the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank had given projections that the global economy risked a recession as a result of the pressures of COVID-19 virus that spread over 90 countries. In the European Union, prospects for an EU deal on a package to support its coronavirus-battered economies brightened today as Germany put its foot down to end opposition from the Netherlands and to reassure Italy that the EU will show its solidarity. Earlier, Italian Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte said the EU's existence would be under threat if it could not come together to combat the pandemic, as objections from the Netherlands blocked a deal that all other countries were ready to back. For weeks, the 27 EU member states have failed miserably to show the bloc's supposed solidarity in the face of perhaps its great challenge, squabbling not only over money, but also go-it-alone border restrictions and bans on medical exports. In South Africa, the auto industry might have to lay off up to 10% of its workforce because of a 3-week lockdown as a result of the coronavirus. According to an industry-wide survey provided to Reuters by the National Association of Automobile Manufacturers of South Africa, NAMSA, the survey, which was released yesterday, estimated the 21-day national lockdown could lead to job losses of between 1% and 10%, which could rise to between 21 and 30% if it is extended until the end of May. Still in Africa, the funding needs of governments in sub-Saharan Africa could rise by $75 billion as the coronavirus pandemic hammers their economies, according to Goldman Sachs Group Incorporated. Possibly the most severe impact of the crisis will be on already stretched fiscal balances, Dylan Smith and Andrew Matheny, London-based economists at the bank, said in a research note this week. Budget deficits will likely rise from an average of 3.5% to high single digits even before any loosening to soften the economic effects of the coronavirus crisis. In Nigeria, Afex Commodities Exchange Limited will be partnering with ProShare to hold a webinar focused on these issues on April 10, 2020. The theme of the webinar is the impact of COVID-19 on Nigeria's food systems and will allow participants to explore the current situation in Nigeria's commodities market as well as the actions that will be required by market players to ensure longer-term stability as we deal with the effects of the pandemic. According to the CEO of Afex, Mr. Yodeji Balogun, it is necessary to consider this on 2 levels. First, we have to ensure in the short term that our supply chains continue running smoothly, allowing our existing food pile to be distributed properly and efficiently to avoid glut in some areas and scarcity in others. It is also necessary, however, that we start considering solutions to safeguard our next harvest, ensuring that producers and other value chain players can withstand the impact of disruptions that will arise from the COVID-19 pandemic. The theme once again is the impact of COVID-19 on Nigeria's food systems. It will hold by 4 p.m. on Friday, April 10, 2020. You can get further updates on our website. And that will be all for our Day 10 coverage of the WebTV Corona Watch. You can visit our website www.proshareng.com to get more updates from our news stories and videos. You can also follow our social media platforms showing on the screen for further updates on our market reports. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching and stay safe.